What is up, guys? Welcome to my second episode on this 224 Cards YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Today, it's Pokemon Day. So for Pokemon Day, I'm going to be opening up this Shining Fates Elite Trainer box. Super stoked for it. Hope you are too. Before I get into it, I've had some people ask about this channel and my 224 Cards business, kind of the origin story of where the name 224 Cards came from. So here it is. So basically, I mentioned this in my first episode, but back in September, November timeframe last year, my dad came to me and let me know that he had all these boxes of cards from his dad, so my grandpa, from a 90s vintage basketball collection, part of some of which I showed off in my first episode. So if you missed it, go back and check that out. Pretty cool. But basically in September, my dad came to me and said, hey, I have all these cards. Would you want to take a look at them and see if there's anything cool in there and anything that you might be able to sell and put towards, to use that money to put towards student loans and things like that. So I started looking through those cards. You got Paul Pierce, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, Kevin Garnett, really cool cards. And I started getting into it and looking, and I noticed that the card market was booming, just happened to be booming at that same time. So I decided I was going to start a full-on kind of internet, eBay business selling these cards, and I didn't know what to name it, so I went with 224 Cards. In our family, numbers are huge. We always talk about how numbers are big to us. My dad, when he was in high school, he wore the number 2 in football and he wore the number 24 in basketball. Kind of not for any particular reason other than I think he was telling me that in basketball, the street that he lived on, all the guys on that street had ended up wearing number 24 in basketball, so he was kind of keeping that tradition alive. Then in football, he knew he was going to be playing free safety on defense, and the other free safety wore number 1, so he thought it'd be fun for the other person to wear number 1 and my dad to wear number 2. So my dad wore number 2 in football, 24 in basketball. And so when I was in high school, my first number when I played football, I chose to wear number 2, and then I always wore number 24 in basketball, kind of just because he did, and I liked the numbers and I thought it was cool and fun. And so my dad, it wasn't until later that my dad realized also on top of that, that his dad's birthday was February 24th, which just was a couple days ago, 224. Pretty crazy. So I figured, considering that the number 224 was big in the family, the reason that I even got back into the card industry and hobby was because of these cards that my grandpa collected in the 90s, and his birthday was on 224. Couldn't have been more perfect than to name this channel and my Instagram and all that stuff 224 Cards. So that's kind of the origin story. Wanted to get that out there and let you guys know where all of that came from. Alright, so today is Pokemon Day. I mentioned in my first episode that when I first got into these cards, I was mostly into sports, mostly into basketball, football, baseball cards. When I was a kid, I had some Pokemon cards, but sold those off when I was young. So when I was young, I didn't really collect Pokemon cards much. I did have them at an early age, but I kind of lost interest. And so I haven't really been into Pokemon most of my childhood and any of my adult life until now. So I started looking into, listening to podcasts and getting into the industry, trying to figure out which cards and which types of things were popular and booming and whatnot. And Pokemon is huge. If you don't know, there's people like Logan Paul, who he bought a base set first edition Pokemon box where he sold off the packs for like 10,000 a piece or something like that, all with the hopes for people to be able to get a Charizard or a Blastoise holograph. And so that kind of piqued my interest when I saw that, and I was like, wow, people care about Pokemon. And so I started looking into it myself, and immediately when I did that, all the nostalgia hit. And so I've since then kind of dabbled in Pokemon, trying to get back into it, trying to see what I like and all that stuff and whatnot. And so since then I've picked up a few cards of my own. I have this Dragonite fossil set first edition card, which I think is super awesome. I love the artwork on this one. This Charmeleon, which I think was cool. I got a pretty good deal on this card. Not a first edition, but base set, really, really fun card. And then I got this Vulpix for super cheap. Vulpix is cool. Obviously it's not a first edition. It's not a super special card by any means, but I just think Vulpix was one of my favorites. I thought this card was cool, so figured why not pick it up if I found it for a good deal. And then my most recent purchase, which is potentially my new pride and joy, is this first edition base set PSA graded Pikachu Yellow Cheeks PSA 8, not a 10, but 8, pretty cool, pretty good. So this is really cool. So that being said, I'm not a huge Pokemon expert by any means, but I'm getting back into it. I love it, and I'm really stoked to be opening this Elite Trainer box. All right, let's get into it. All right, so open it up. So with this Elite, with the Shining Fates, from what I've heard, is Shining Fates is kind of the biggest release in the modern Pokemon cards to date. I think the last big one was Hidden Fates, which was either last year or 2 years ago. So super excited to see what we can pull. All right. So what do we got here? So I think this is a booklet that kind of goes through, or it's a player's guide, sorry. So it kind of shows you which cards you can get, the amazing Pokemon, Shining Fates, and I think it also kind of describes a little bit about the game. So these are kind of the big cards you can get. This is what everyone's gunning for. This Charizard VMAX, that's what we're hoping to get. But if we pulled any of these, that would be a huge win today. We have these normal shinies, which are big. Really cool cards there. This Ditto VMAX is also really huge, really cool. But yeah, the artwork on these cards are cool, as we'll see when I start opening them. Yep, so this is what we can, these are the cards that we can pull. These amazing rare Pokemon cards are really cool. Really cool designs and everything like that. All right, so let's get at it. I'm gonna start running out of room here. All right, so we have Pokemon trading card game rules. So this is if you want to get into the game itself. We have these little coins, dice, and then we have these EV card sleeves, pretty cool. We have the packs themselves, and everyone's been loving the artwork on these. That Charizard is so dope. Absolutely loving these cards. So we got 10 packs there. We have energy cards. Then we have this Eevee VMAX. This card is super cool. I love the artwork on this. And these little card holders for the box. Well, let's get at it, why don't we? All right, first pack. I am actually shaking as I open these. This is the first time I'm opening a pack live on video, so bear with me as I struggle through it. All right, we have this. 1, 2, 3. All right. Got energy. We got Ball Guy, Tropius, Cramorant, Spinarak, Cufant, Glossifleur, Snom, Coughing. Ooh, and our first shiny, a Surfetch shiny. That's an awesome card. I'm definitely gonna sleeve that up. Then last one here. Ooh, an NDDV. Awesome. So that's a really good pack for our first, really good pulls for our first pack. All right. All right, we got it. There you go. And the reason I'm showing you guys these cards is because you can redeem these codes if you guys play the trading card game online. So that's where that's coming from. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaf Energy. Rusted Sword. Luxio. And the artwork on here is awesome. Even for these base, like, normal cards, the artwork on here is really cool. Thwacky. Q-Font again. Spinarak again. Snom again. Horsey. Love Horsey. Another shiny. Second pack, second shiny. Let's go. And last one, Dreadnought. So, 2 for 2 on the shinies in these packs. So far, so good. Let's see if I can get this one first try. There we go. All right. Code for you. 2, 3, 4. See what we got. We got Energy. Floatzel. Rotom. I really can't get over the artwork on these. You know, some of the modern cards I haven't loved the artwork on, but these ones I think are really cool. They're very similar. They're almost just like a modern version of like the base cards, which is kind of cool. Just how they're set up and everything. But yeah, love it. Ooh, Eevee. Love this Eevee artwork. Weasel. Yanma. Trapinch. Ooh, Rusted Sword Reverse Hollow. And Boss's Orders. So it's the first one where we didn't get a shiny, but that is okay. Next one. One, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's see what we can get. Energy. Thwacky. Floatzel. Tropius. Yanma. Eevee. Love that Eevee. Morpeko. And this one is the artwork that everyone's been loving. I love myself. It's fun. You got the Morpeko with the other Pokemon in the background. It's a fun card. Gossifleur. Yanma. Lapras VMAX, let's go. This is sick. I believe this is a full art VMAX. This card is awesome. And Luxray Hollow. Awesome. Man, another VMAX, that's sick. All right, what do we have here? One, 2, 3, 4. Water Energy. Thwacky. Tropius. Gym Trainer. Eevee again. Another Morpeko, and this artwork is awesome. Love this. Different artwork for the Morpeko, which is fun. Weasel. Nickit. Cacnea. Ooh, Morpeko Reverse Hollow. That was fun. And Manaphy. So the Reverse Hollow is cool on that one. Awesome Charizard. Let's see if we can get a Charizard in this Charizard pack. One, 2, 3, 4. And some of these are dinged up a little bit. That's all right. Energy. Luxio. Gym Trainer. Morpeko. Cacnea. Horsey. Q-Fonts. Shoodle. and Celebi Reverse Holo, and Yanmega. So a little light on that one, but that Reverse Holo is pretty cool. All right. 2, 3, 4. Leaf Energy. Tropius. Ball Guy. That one's a fun trainer card. Weasel. Yanma. Trapinch. Shinx. Rowlet. Zarude Reverse Holo. And Zarude Non-Holo. It's kind of fun. All right, 3 more packs. Do we think we can get the Charizard? We've already pulled the Lapras VMAX, which is so far I think our best pull. Can we get the Charizard? I am really bad at opening these packs. Energy. Rotom. Rusted Shield. Eldegoss. Morpeko. Nickit. Eevee. Love that Eevee. Super cool artwork. Glossifleur. Choodle. Luxio Reverse Holo. Ooh, Frostmoth. Looks like it's just a holo, but it's a cool looking card. All right, 2 more to go. The chances are dwindling. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm mentally prepared to pull a Charizard right now. Like you try not to get your hopes up, obviously, but I don't know that I am mentally prepared if I do pull one. Energy. Gym Trainer. Rotom. Floatzel. Glossifleur. Yanma. Snom. Qfont. Grookey. Farfetch'd Shiny. Let's go. Another shiny. This Farfetch'd Shiny is awesome. This artwork is so sick. Him holding the leak. Man, that's a sick card. And Boss's Orders. All right, guys. The last one is a Charizard artwork pack. Let's see if we can get it. I really need to work on my card opening techniques. All right, here we go. Last one. I'm so nervous. Fire Energy. These energy cards are pretty cool looking, I must say. Gym Trainer. Cramorant. Tropius. That's a really cool card. Coughing. I always think the Coughing is going to be a reverse holo because of the dark artwork, but super cool card. Morpeko again. Horsey. Spinarak. That's a fun little artwork. Kind of looks like it's hand-drawn almost. It's really fun. Rowlet. reverse holo Yell Towel, and Dreadnought. Man, what a bummer to end on this card, but we got some pretty good pulls. Let's do a little recap of what we got. All right, let's start first with the holo. We got this Luxray holo. Pretty cool card. Let's go on to the reverse. Oh, actually, we also got this Frostmoth holo. And don't worry guys, I will sleeve these up immediately when I'm done with this video. I just figured it was a little difficult to multitask on that, so. And then we got a ton of reverse holos. Got Rusted Sword, Morpeko, Celebi, Zarude, Luxio, and this Trainer Team Yell Towel card. And then, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but Decidueye Shiny, Surfetched Shiny, and to go along with it, a Farfetch'd Shiny. And then last but not least, we got in DDV and Lapras VMAX. This is the big hit of this box, and I'm pumped. I'm bummed that we didn't get the Charizard, but I am pumped for this Lapras. If I wasn't going to get a Charizard, this Lapras is the next card I would have wanted. So super pumped about that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video opening up this Shining Fates Elite Trainer box, please subscribe, share with your friends, like, comment, tell me what your favorite Pokemon that I pulled was, tell me what it is that you're chasing. Thanks for watching.